Dear friends, I am here in front of you as a proud Syrian citizen to tell you about the situation in my country that is also important to Serbia. We used to be loved and respected people. Before this war, our biggest issue was Palestine. We wanted to solve our small problems compared to what we have today. Bureaucracy, corruption in some sectors. We didn't know injustice, terrorism, or criminality. We worked hard at the last 10 years before this war, and we made big steps. The most important thing that before this war we didn't have Syrian refugees. We had strong national identity. Those who you see out in the streets of Belgrade on their way to Germany or Holland, they are not the real Syrian. Don't misunderstand me. I love my people. But my people, those who are fighting for Syria, for our homelands. Yes, those refugees suffered, but who didn't suffer from this war? Why the rest of the Syrians are staying and resisting? If they are really refugees, they would choose for the first safe place that they can reach and not fight with the Hungarian police because they want to reach Germany. Let me ask you, if the West doesn't want those refugees or doesn't want them to die in the sea, why it doesn't stop the sanction on Syrian people that already cost Syria $143 billion? If it is not the West agenda, why it doesn't help those Syrians to stay by supporting the Syrian army to get rid of the terrorists and make Syria safe again? Why they don't help to rebuild the destroyed houses of the people with the money that they spend on refugees? They took away the people who can rebuild this country. They want to break Syria and the Syrian people. They want to steal Syrian doctors and their best students on one hand. This will cause a brain drain. On the other hand, multinationals want cheap laborers so they can lower the wages. We lost 100,000 soldiers fighting against extremists till now. I don't hear the West crying on them. Those who gave their souls to defend a nation, leaving behind them proud families, deserve to be helped. On the other side, they cry on a person died trying to run away and leave their country. Many of them are jihadists, and even more, they are paid thousands of euros for this. Let me tell you that the money a family of 5 persons will pay to reach Europe is enough to buy a house in a safe area in Syria, start a new job, small job, and live good. They are not refugees, they are economically motivated immigrants. After 5 years of war, our Navy is still fulfilling its international duties. Our coast is well guarded, and not a single boat with immigrants leaves from there. Another trend those days is to take Christians out of Syria, emptying one of the first Christian land from Christians. What we have today in Syria is similar to what you had in Serbia before. They target our identity, our unity, and our sovereignty. Long live Serbia. I want to underline that the Syrian nation and Serbian nation were always friends. We have big and respected Orthodox community. Syria didn't recognize independence of Kosovo, and we have many mutual enemies. You should know that as you fight fight against politicians who promote new world order, US interest and mass immigration. At the same time you are saving many people's lives and their future. We are more than connected. Same Albanian terrorists that were fighting in Kosovo are today killing civilians in Syria. And this is allowed by the same corrupted politicians in the USA, their allies in EU, and their followers here in Serbia. And be aware that the wave of immigration will return back to Serbia one day. Dear friends, all I ask you today is to stand by us as a people, defending you in the same time as we defend ourselves. Stand by our army, by our right cause, because if we lost this war, jihadists want to stop in Syria. We will resist until the victory. Thank you.